chocolate, I have my fuzzy dolphin blanket, and my slippers, so looks like we're all ready to go. Never gonna start. Hey guys, so I haven't done an advice video in a long time because I can't give advice. As much as I'd love to, you guys know I don't know how to give the right advice. I figured I would do it because I promised you guys that I would do like an update video on like my freshman year and all that stuff, and you guys have been asking for one, so I figured I would make one because my freshman year is kind of almost over. My freshman year ends on May 31st because we cut out like some breaks and all that in between, so we end really early, which I guess is a good thing. Still would have liked the longer breaks, but anyways, I have a couple months left to go and I'm done with my freshman year, which is amazing. I can't wait for it to be over. It's I don't know, I'll just explain the video I guess because that's why I'm making it. But I definitely think that it gets different once you enter 9th grade, whether it's, I mean, for me it's my second year in high school, but it's different because of the people you're surrounded with, I feel like. So, but like I said, for me it's my second year in high school. My district starts high school in 8th grade. You've heard me say it a bunch of times. 9th grade sucked, and here's why. I'm just gonna be giving you advice on like, if you even want to call it advice, but like how to handle the homework and like what it's gonna be like, and just about friendships and boys, which should be another video separate on like by itself because there's so much I could say about them. And also with like getting involved with your school and like doing something and finding out what you really like to do, which I'll be talking about, so keep watching. Okay, so the homework. Yeah, first things first. Compared to 8th grade, the workload is a little bit tougher, as it should be because you're older and you should get more homework as you get older, but it's not the amount of workload to the point that you can't do it all, and it shouldn't be impossible to do because, I mean, it's not that much, and I'm in honors classes and I can say that it's not that big of a workload depending on how you spend your time and if you spend it wisely. Regardless, you are going to be stressed out if you're not used to all the homework, because compared to 8th grade, I feel like I wasn't as stressed out in 8th grade. Honest to God, I was drinking less coffee in 8th grade because I wasn't as stressed out. I was getting more sleep. This year, I mean, the stress has kind of gotten piled on, and that, I mean, homework was part of it. So regardless, you are going to get stressed out. Like I'm telling you right now, you can't not enter 9th grade and not feel a little bit stressed. I felt a lot of bit stressed, but it honestly depends on the type of person you are and how fast you can get your homework done. This year I had cheerleading practice usually like 2 or 3 times a week, and I would still get time to do homework. It would be a couple hours after or before, like you would just have to plan your time wisely. With that being said, I did have some days where I did not have any homework at all. Like at all, and I literally like did not know what to do with myself, like because I had no homework. That leads into me saying that you need to like get a student prep in your schedule. In my school, it's just a student prep period. Like I don't know how else to explain it, but if you can get one, if your school allows that kind of thing to be put on your schedule, I like really advise you guys to get a student prep period because it's helped me so much. Try to get at least one student prep period for 1 quarter. I wouldn't say get it for like the whole year because you don't need that much. Like it's taking up like the space that you could fill with other classes that you need to graduate. So just do it for 1 quarter every year. That's what I've been doing. Yeah, student prep period. Definitely get one because like I said, on the days that I did not have homework, that was because of my student prep period. Like I just started having my student prep period this semester, and it has helped so much. I finished all my math homework in that one class because I know that I am not the person that is going to do my math homework when I get home. So just focus on doing the things that you hate in that class, like as far as homework, and you'll be good to go, and you probably won't have barely any homework, if any, when you get home. The next thing is kind of how to deal, like how your friends, how to deal with them, how to deal with drama, people changing. I know it's been talked a lot about on YouTube, but this is just my take on it and what I've noticed as I've been in high school and what my friends have noticed. First things first, if you are happy with where you are with your friends, if you are like really close to all of them and you feel like everybody trusts each other, like you can be comfortable with them, then you are totally fine. I mean, I used to be like that, but I feel like as you get older, it gets easier and easier to let go of your friends because people change. Like, that's the truth. Once you get older, you realize you're not gonna like the same things as your used to be best friend, and there's nothing you can do about that. You will lose friendships because you're simply just going separate ways. Or if you are losing the friendship because it's your fault or your friend's fault, then I think it's for the better that you go your separate ways. Like I said, as you get older, you will realize that it's gonna be easier and easier to like let go of the friends that don't matter. And I think it's important that you realize, like, if you have shitty friends, like, just walk away. I know it may be hard, but just walk away. And don't be the person that, like, you secretly hate your friend, but yeah, you act like you're best friends with them, because that kills me. It kills me to watch. And I have an example in my head right now, but I'm not gonna say it. It just, I've seen it happen, and it just kills me to watch. Like, why are you doing this to yourself? Why are you doing this to the friend? Like, in the back of your head, Twitch, stop meowing. Meow. Seriously, do you guys see him? Like, train of thought lost. Good job. But yeah, if you can't find yourself getting along with them, simply, like, walk away. Like, obviously explain to them why, but don't be the type of person that, like, is still talking to them and acting like you're best friends with them when in real life you hate the guts out of them, because I've seen it happen, and it's just, ugh, like, it just makes me cringe. Like, why are you doing this to yourself, and why am I watching still? Like, I don't know. If you love something, let it go. No, it's not really the case. It's not really the case. And let's talk about boys, because it would not be an advice video without boy advice, I feel like. And like I said earlier, I could make a whole separate video on boys just by itself, because there's so much to say about them, and I don't even, like, it could be, this video is probably already 10 minutes long, so I'm just gonna speed it up a little bit and try to talk very quickly on, like, what I think about them and how I feel about relationships in high school and all of that. First off, I just want to say I've had a couple of boyfriends in middle school, but I mean, that's middle school. There's nothing you can, like, that shouldn't even be counted. I had a good amount of boyfriends in middle school. I had one boyfriend during high school, and which was last year. So I haven't had that much experience with, like, relationships in high school, but the one experience that I did have, it taught me a lot, I can say. It definitely showed me a little slice of, like, how hard it is to have a relationship in high school. Both of you do sports. If both of you have, I mean, friends that you want to hang out with, if you're both wanting to spend time with family and then you have homework on top of all that, it gets hard to, like, balance out a relationship. But I've seen it happen, I guess. Like, a lot of people obviously get it done, get it accomplished. But for me, it was just the fact that, like, they were constantly battling for time for me to spend time with me, because I didn't have time because of, like, what I was doing, if I had, like, cheerleading or soccer, or who knows, like, and I felt bad when I said no, like, sorry, I can't hang out, I have something to do today. Or if I was just doing homework or feeling tired from being, like, busy all week. So if you can handle a boyfriend, then go ahead. I think it's, I mean, I guess it's worth it. Like, it's nice having a boyfriend, and it definitely teaches you a lot, but don't jump into a relationship just because you want to have a boyfriend. Don't do it for the wrong reasons. Just because you just want to be in a relationship, do it because you like that person and because you are willing to kind of try to, like, squeeze them into your busy schedule. Unless you don't have a busy schedule at all, then go for it, because you are, again, the lucky one who gets time to, like, hang out with another person piled on top of your life. Like, I don't know, it was just hard for me to deal, and I've decided that I'm gonna stay single until, like, sophomore or junior year. We're just gonna try to balance out my schoolwork with, and also my friends, and get a little family time in there, and then I'll be good. Like, for me, it just seems impossible. Like, how do people have relationships? Because I tried it once, and I was in 8th grade, which just shows, like, it should have been easy in 8th grade, but I was busy in 8th grade too, so it just shows, like, how difficult it was for me. And I'm like, how do people do it? Like, how do they get to make so much time for that one person. I'm just gonna wrap it up with the whole boy advice because like I said, I could go on and on all day, but bottom line, if you have time, go for it, but do it for the right reasons. Just because you feel like you want to be in a relationship or because you feel like you're forever alone, or which is stupid. Don't say you're forever alone. Another thing. Pet peeve people. Last thing I will be talking about, just to wrap up this whole entire long ass video, is getting involved and like finding out what you like to do, what you don't like to do, what you're good at. I think it's really important to do something in high school, to be involved in something, whether it's a sport or an activity, or just being like involved in your school. I think first off, it looks great for college. They'll just want to see you like be involved in things, and they want to see that you can handle like multitasking, and they want to see that you can handle like having good grades and being involved with your school at the same time. Like that's pretty good, so get involved because it's going to pay off in the long run. Secondly, I think being involved can definitely change your personality and who you are as a person for the better, hopefully. I think I'm a good example of that because I used to be super shy in like middle school up until like 7th grade, which was when I got involved in my first like sport or whatever. I started doing soccer. It was my first sport ever. I was super nervous, but I got involved and I became more confident, I guess. But fast forward to 8th grade year, which was when I got involved into the whole cheerleading community, and I like started like getting like interested about it. Thanks to my friend Victoria. If you're watching this, thank you. But I started like getting involved in it, and it made me interested, and I was like, okay, I like this, I could see myself doing this. And I tried out, didn't make it the first time, beside the point. Tried out again for the next season, still in 8th grade, it was for wrestling, and I made it, and I'm like, okay, let's try this. So I tried it. I actually ended up liking it a lot. Like, it's insane how much I liked it and how much I was good at it too. That's the thing. I think when you're good at something, it makes you feel better about doing it, which I guess it's kind of why I liked it a lot. But I was more confident because of it. It just taught me so much. It taught me how to like be a good leader and how to like work with people around me, which got frustrating at times, but it taught me how to like never give up, and it taught me so many things, which is why I think it's really important to get involved. I'm not just saying like in a sport, you don't have to be in a sport if you're not good at that type of stuff, but just get involved with your school, find out what you like, and spend it with other people who like doing the same thing, who enjoy doing the same activity or sport as you, and you can just like gain mutual friendships from that, which is another good thing. You make more friends and you just become more friendly. I think that's what cheerleading has also taught me, just to like sort of respect all the different kinds of people, and to respect my community more. And I feel like doing cheerleading, it taught me that like it's okay to like do what I love, and it just taught me that if you love something, do it. Like, don't listen to what other people tell you. It's not you that's doing the sport, it's not them, or it's you that's getting involved. It's not their decision, it should be your decision. As always, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys later. Bye! I'm ready to go. This chair is squeaky. That is not going to work out for anyone.
But then that's my cat. My cat has awakened. He has awakened. Wait. Meow. Wait. Come here. Say hi. Say hi.
Yeah, it looks like I can't really continue until he moves around. Okay, well, he's just gonna chill in the video with me, I guess. I don't know, distractions. Where was I? Because that's late. I'm sick. Ah, no! No! Oh, what is it?